Hello world, yes I know another video like this. If you can tell, I'm still sick. I have no idea what I did to catch this because I feel horrible. I'm literally leaking from like every single hole in my body. I am not feeling good at all. But you know what's something that makes me feel even more worse than me barely being able to get out of my bed? Seeing YouTubers bend over to reaction streamers who are straight up stealing content and money from them. Yeah, this is a thing that ended up happening again. Now this is something that's not really that surprising, and I'm just getting so sick of this. Mainly because YouTubers are actually the only way to stop reaction streamers. And yes, if you couldn't tell, that's what I'm going to be talking about today. Because I know some people think I'm joking when I say, as long as I have a platform on the internet, doesn't matter how big or small it is, I will complain about terrible reaction content on YouTube because it is hands down one of the biggest problems on this platform that has actively ruined the careers of tons of creators in general on the smaller and bigger side. And it's something that I'm just absolutely sick of seeing. Since I'm talking about reaction content on YouTube, and for some weird reason, this is one of those topics that when you bring up, people just become extremely dumb for no reason. I think a good example is when you try to talk about like how important looks are in a relationship. People just lose common sense and just start saying the dumbest things of all time. Reaction content is one of those topics for some weird reason. So because of that, I am going to need to do the mandatory thing of me giving my opinion on reaction content. So if you're returning and you already know my opinion, you can basically just skip ahead. But either way, I don't think all reaction content is evil. There's a lot of people out there who straight up acts like if you use someone else's video in your video, you're just an evil person. I don't believe in that, but there is a right way and wrong way to do it. And a good example of a wrong way to do it are reaction streamers. People like Asmongold, XQC, Hassan, Parasynical's third channel. These people who just fully re-uploads other YouTubers' work on their channel, straight up just making a market substitute. And at worst, barely adding any value to the video. So they basically just fully re-upload someone else's work and just go like, yeah, cool. And even if they do add enough of value, which I think most of them don't, but some of their fans think they do, even if you do think they add enough of value to the video, they still fully re-uploaded someone else's long-term video on their channel, which is something bad, because you created a market substitute. And plus, this is something that have been proved multiple times. Tons of examples that I have shown and other YouTubers have shown, and what we're talking about today is literally going to be another example of this, that these type of videos completely kill the original video. If a bigger content creator like XQC or Asmongold reacts to one of your videos, it doesn't matter if their video doesn't get enough of views. If they fully re-upload their video on their channel, your video gets hurt and injured. And this doesn't just go for them, this goes for anyone who makes this type of toxic reaction videos. It's terrible. And today we just had another example of that right now on everyone's favorite website, Twitter. I will still never call it X. So this is a YouTuber right here who's been blown up for the past couple of months because he makes very good contents and really good documentaries. And not so long ago, everyone's favorite parasite, Asmongold, ended up reacting to one of his videos. It got a bunch of views and he ended up saying this on Twitter. Yes, I'm going to read this tweet. So, let's see how much I need to cut out of me reading wrong. I have no issues with people reacting to my videos in a transformative way. I actually encouraged it. Yeah, that's cool, but Asmongold, he never does anything transformative. A man sitting on the corner making a dumb face going like, wow, that's crazy, it's not transformative. But this definitely sucks to see my videos slowly down 300k's views while Asmongold's videos almost reach 1 mil. Yeah, maybe that's because Asmongold is stealing your views. My vid has only been up for 5 days and it pretty much lost all momentum. Wow, the thing that everyone has been saying about reaction content is being proven to be right again. These people are terrible and they're taking views from creators. Who would have saw that coming? At least give me a week, Asmongold. God, bro, response like this actually just makes me sick to my stomach. But let me just finish the shred. This is blowing up. Just to clarify, I'm not mad at the player, I'm just mad at the game. Honestly, I feel like YouTubers should have system. Oh, there we go. I feel like YouTube should have systems. Here we go again. YouTube should have systems similar to quote tweets or a kickback system for reaction videos. I absolutely hate this last few response at all. This is something that I have seen multiple other YouTubers say, and I despise it so much. One, you need to start hating the player. I hate this thing of saying that I'm not going to hate the player, I'm going to hate the game. No, you got to hate both, okay? This is straight up immoral for reaction streamers to make content like this. This is proof number 550 that this type of content is not good and is extremely toxic. And two, this whole mindset of like, at least give me a week is also something that pisses me off. Because to me, it's like these content creators, they subconsciously know that this content is bad and toxic, but for some weird reason, instead of actually coming together, fighting back, trying to stop this, for some weird reason, they just play Sneeko Simulator and just gladly bend over and allow these streamers to like take their work. It's so unbelievably sickening to see. It's annoying. And it feels like the only people who are like actually cares about this are one, people who are not used as reaction farms, because some YouTubers are just absolutely used and abused as reaction farms, thus completely killing their channels, or fans who like beg creators to actually do something about this garbage. Because this is just absolutely sickening that reaction streamers keep on getting away with this. And the reason why this keeps on pissing me off so much and why I keep on like, you know, being so hard on these YouTubers, that's the thing that I get asked a lot, why am I so hard on YouTubers? Well, that's because YouTubers are the only people who can stop this type of content. Reaction streamers, or people who make this type of reaction content, mostly reaction streamers, are one, immoral people who don't care about the people that they're reacted to at all. They're not suddenly going to stop it. It doesn't matter how much facts or evidence you show these people that what they're doing is literally damaging other people's career. They straight up do not care at all. They're going to keep on doing it because they're making money. Two, their audience is not going to stop watching their videos. Again, it doesn't matter how much times you tell the audience that these videos are bad for the YouTube ecosystem. Well, I need to watch my favorite streamer sit down and do absolutely nothing. I mean, look, Big Titty Wolf VTuber 515 reacted to this video, and she's going to sit down and do absolutely nothing but say cringe internet references. I need to go and watch that. The only people who can stop this are YouTubers. YouTubers, they need to come together and stop this toxic type of reaction content. And we also need to finally stop trying to lump all types of reaction content together and start separating them. This is one thing that I bring up all the time every time when I try to criticize this toxic type of reaction content. You have some people trying to lump in all reaction content to be the same, which is actively dumb. There's a very big difference of you using someone else's work inside of your video because you want to go and talk about a video that they made, or you want to use that clip as an example to bring up something that you want to talk about. That's completely different than you completely re-uploading someone else's long-term video on your channel. That is bad. That is something that you straight up should not be doing. And I don't understand how us as a community on YouTube has completely lost the plot. Because if you guys don't remember, back then on 2016, tons of people used to get absolutely blasted for making this toxic type of reaction content. Like, I remember when people actually used to have brain cells and they realized that this type of content was extremely bad and not good for the YouTube ecosystem. So YouTubers and viewers came together and shamed people who made this content off the platform. But now here we are, fast forward just a couple years in the future, and it's somehow even worse. And for some weird reason, tons of YouTubers and viewers are just completely fine with people like Asmongold, or insert anyone who makes reaction content. They're just fine with them stealing other people's work, just completely killing natural growth of people's channel. Yay, I love YouTube. Either way, instead of me just being negative, let me actually bring up some ways trying to fix this problem. And my one way to fix this is kind of just the thing that I already said. YouTubers need to come together and do something about this. Whether that's a bunch of YouTubers making it a big statement and a firm stance saying that they don't want people to react to their work, whether that's YouTubers coming together to start their own company to like protect themselves from these terrible reaction streamers, whether that's YouTubers actually actively going out of their way to DMC and take down or copyright strike reaction streamers who fully re-upload their work, which I think is completely fine. That's actually a good use of that system. I mean, It will be nice if that system is actually used properly and not used to silent criticism. Whether it's any of those things, YouTubers need to come together and do something to stop this content. Because if YouTubers don't do something to stop it, no one is. But for some weird reason, a lot of YouTubers are just actively submissive to these streamers just destroying their career. And it's something that just pisses me off, and I'm sick of seeing it. I don't think this is going to end, and what this guy ended up doing is something that's not surprising at all. If this video just caused one viewer or just one YouTuber to finally wake up and to finally learn that reaction streamers aren't your friend, I have succeeded in my goal. Anyway, that's it. My name is Lua. You have a good day or night. See ya.